All right, we are live. Hello, hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome. Today, I have another one of my amazing contributors in my book, Miraculous, here with me, Aisling Mary Melchezedek. I freaking love her name, by the way. I mean, seriously. But, Aisling, welcome. Thank you for joining me to have this delicious chat.
Thank you so much. Hello, Abigail. Hello, everybody. It's such a pleasure to be here. It's such an honor that you invited me and that we can do this together and share whatever comes true, whatever we want to speak about. Yeah, I feel so honored, really honored to be here. And today on a special day where Mary Magdalene, with whom I resonate so much. So yeah, I think it's really very meaningful for me.
Absolutely. Magdalene Sisters Unite, right?
Yeah,
Love it.
absolutely.
Sisterhood of the Rose. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, Ashley, where are you connecting from?
I'm connecting from Spain. I live in the south of Spain. Well, not really in the south, west of Spain, on the coast, by the beaches. Beautiful.
Ah,
Very hot actually these days. Yeah. So I'm tuning
really
in.
cool. Really cool. All right, my dear. Well, let's go ahead and start with introduction. So, tell us a little bit about who you are and what your service is in the world. What do you do in the world?
Okay. So my passion is really to inspire women and men. I'm not really specialized only on women, but on men, on both genders, to really find back to the love that they are, to this divine love. Because many have forgotten what we are, and I feel that I'm a beaming, rolling love ball. So yeah, that's definitely one thing I love doing. And I am a hypnotist as well, a quantum healer, a multidimensional healer, a Reiki master. I do many different energy therapies, and it's just my word, it's my passion, it's my love, it's my mission. And yeah, it's my life, basically. It really is my life.
Absolutely. And you also do another thing. You do these light codes that you
Yeah.
show. Yes. Tell us more about that. I love those.
Yes, well, that came in actually, because I started speaking light language about a year ago. And then suddenly I think I was always very creative, but it was kind of dormant. It was not really so activated. And one day I came across an app and I thought, let me try this up. So I just tried it, and then I created. I always set the intention when I create these codes. Definitely, it's with an intention and with a meaning or purpose behind for whatever it is. And then I just bring in the energy in my finger. I draw it with the finger. It's very simple to do. It's on an app. But I just love it. And the most beautiful codes are being created, and they are truly powerful because they carry high Bovis unities. Bovis unities, I think you say in English. They're really very highly frequently. So they assist people also in whatever, right? In healing or in unblocking any maybe memories or releasing traumas. So that
Yes.
I've started doing these codes only recently, like I think maybe, is it now 3 months, 4 months or so?
Yeah, totally. And it reminds me of how we met. We actually met because of your journey with light language.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
And for those of you, if you were in the Light Summit that I did earlier on this year, she was one of the presenters and she killed it. Like, I mean, seriously, all the presenters were pretty amazing. And what we created, that it just is incredible. So,
Yeah. It's
Ashley, tell me, let's talk a little bit about the light language and how, because I love that story, how it awoken with you and how that led you to what you're doing right now. And, like the arts and like you're a powerful goddess. So tell me about that journey.
Actually, everything has awoken. I was always actually, since I'm born, I was very into the spiritual things and energy and everything, but it got kind of shut down as a child because my family, I was born into my mother, she was Christian, Irish, and my father was evangelisch, the other religion, not Christian. I don't know how you say that in English, evangelisch in German.
It's
So
okay.
So my father was really anti-religion, and then my parents, they got divorced. So we grew up with him. So basically we grew up without religion, and it never resonated with me. But then when I was 20, it the curiosity came out, I really felt like knowing what is religion, what is all this about. I want to know more. And so I read about it, and it didn't resonate. I always resonated with the universe. I knew there was a very strong force and power there, which I was connected to ever since, because I really have an easy ability of manifesting things very quickly, right? And the light language really just began after, as I said, with 20, everything opened up, but still then I became a wife and got married and had my kids. So again, it was kind of shut down because all my energy went towards my sons and our family, etc. And then when my eldest son, he was like 17, he left home. And that's when I realized, oh, I seem to have a lot of time now to do a lot of things I wish to do. So I started really digging deep into all the energy stuff and everything that had been with me, obviously, my life long, but it was closed kind of thing. And then I began with Reiki, and this opened up all the channels, and then everything just fell in, really. It flowed and flowed and flowed. Till today, it hasn't stopped. And the light language came in like a year ago now. A year and a half now. It's a year and a half now. And it came true. I think the trigger for that to come true is when I listened to a dear soul brother of mine. He was giving light language in his meditations, and I just got activated by listening to him. So ever since then, I think all the other channels which were still maybe closed down, the galactic aspects, they opened up. I could really feel the connection with Andromeda, and with all these galactic things, they started coming in. My psychic senses began to really widen and open. I could see, when I closed my eyes, I could see a lot of colors and things moving. And that's when all these codes began to come in, right? And it's a form of expressing them also in the art. Obviously, it's codes which I just bring in, they come true. I set the intention and they manifest onto this beautiful art which is being created then. So that's
Absolutely
how it works.
Beautiful.
And light codes, I think for me, really from all the tools, I've done a lot of things. I've learned really a lot of different modalities and many, many things. Shamanic. What not I have not done. I've done so much, right? I can't name it. And there's no need to do it all, but it's been a lot. But really what most resonates with me is the light codes. It's definitely the light language and the light codes. It's so wonderful. It's such a deep soul connection, remembrance. You can feel it in every single cell of your being. It's just fantastic. For me, it's the most powerful thing which have come along my path, right? And I know it's ever expanding because, as you know, because you speak light language, you know that as well. There's many different light languages depending from which race you channel the codes. It sounds very different. So you could be like Aquarian, you could be Delphini, you could be like bird chirping.
Yes.
So that's very interesting. And I'm still learning about all this. I don't know much about yet all the different races, which is which, but I'm beginning to differentiate now when they come in, that where they're coming in from it. And that's what I believe, that these codes, when they come in, they just widen the connection, this connection which we have by birth, or which I have definitely by birth. I'm also the number 17, right? And I do, here in Spanish, here in Spain, we call it la lógica. So basically, it's the universal unfolding of time. And that's so profound and so deep as well. And there you can analyze the numbers, and you see that the one is the number which connects you to the Mother Earth, which grounds you and connects you. And the 7 is the opposite. It's the one that connects you to the sky and to this multi-dimensional, unspoken, unseen, wonderful world. And that's my number. I mean, I carry this energy within my whole self, right?
Yes. Oh, that is so interesting that you said that, because I've always felt like the number seven, especially when you're looking at the months. Like the moment we hit July, which is the seventh month, like I feel like the energy switches and it gets lighter. Like you're more connected to spirit. You're more connected to the heavens. Like from July onward, actually, right? You can feel the energy shift and it becomes lighter. So I'm glad that you mentioned that. That is incredible. Yeah.
It is absolutely, yeah.
So, Ashlyn, what was that pull that moved you to be part of this amazing project, to be a contributor in Miraculous?
It was the name. It was the name you had given it, Miraculous. It just pulled me right in. I loved it because I think for me, miraculous means life itself.
Mm,
Everything. Life is miraculous. Everything in life is miraculous.
I'm glad that you said that. That was going to be my next question. What is your definition? But I love that you said life itself is miraculous.
Yeah.
Like part of this project is to break that notion that a miracle is only the big ones, like, changing water into wine, resurrecting the dead, like the big ones. But the truth is that every day we experience miracle. Every time that we get to take in a deep breath in, that is a miracle. When we
Yeah.
get to walk around, we get to eat and enjoy the sweet nectar of life and nature itself. That is miraculous, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm glad that you're like, yes,
Yeah.
miraculous is life itself.
Yeah, it's life itself, absolutely. And I've always felt this, that life is a miracle. I mean, it truly is. Every single thing in life is a miracle. It's just the perspective and the attitude we take towards life as how we see things and perceive them, to then give them a name, which is again only a name. It's all, it's all illusion. It's all, so be positive, live this miracle in life.
Yeah.
Mm,
Absolutely. Like you got to make the best out of it and
yeah.
understand that this lifetime, like we come in and we're like, okay, there's a set of challenges that we plan to experience that doesn't make life feel as miraculous. But just the fact that we're still here and we go through each challenge, that itself is also miraculous because we
Yeah,
did it. We did it. Like we're
yeah,
here,
exactly.
right?
Yeah, I think life, itself, because we are also rewriting history. And that's what I felt in this book, what we are doing. I just felt it so strongly. I mean, first of all, I love your energy, right? So when I saw it was coming from you, I said, wow, it's powerful by default. I mean, there's no question about it, right?
Oh,
Truly, yeah. And then when I saw the title, I felt this pull and I thought, my goodness, yes. And I always wanted to write, you see. It has
yes.
shown up in my life that I wanted or that I was eventually going to write. That's another thing. I think it's really another gift I have. I have never really written. I've only began doing my autobiography till I'm 14. I managed to write that down per hand, not on the computer, but by hand, which is awesome. And I always knew also deep within that I was going to write. And then I saw this, I saw it was coming from you. The title was right. Then I found out who was in there as well. And I thought, oh my goodness, that's going to be so powerful. This book is going to be energetically like a bomb.
Exactly.
Like a bomb. And I think that's what it is. We are rewriting history and we have to, because we come here to this existence, we go, we leave. This physical body leaves, right? Our soul stays. But to leave something physical in this world, a book, history, what is better than that, right?
Yes.
There's
A
nothing better than
legacy.
that.
Yeah.
A
Like I was,
legacy. Exactly. Like the things I wrote in my story, my sons even don't know. I've got kids, but they don't even know this because I have probably I have definitely mentioned it to them, but they were gone already. They left home. I was alone because I live alone now since actually a year now. So obviously they know a bit, but they don't know the depth of my spiritual development and expansion. And I think it's wonderful if they can take a book and read it, and maybe when I'm gone long back, and they can show it to their kids, and history can go on, and we bring in all these beautiful quotes and light and love, and we're just staying in this plane, right? So
Yes, absolutely. I agree with you. That's one of the main things that motivated me to start this publishing company, or at least to add that to what I'm doing, to provide another avenue through which my clients can share their voice, they share their stories, and not just get activated, but actually share the experience with the world and leave a legacy. Like that is dear to me because I love books. I
yeah,
freaking love books,
yes,
it's so powerful. Like stories are incredibly powerful. You
yeah,
know, in the future, our grandchildren, our great great grandchildren are going to be like, look at what my great 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 grandmother did. And
yeah.
it will still be there, it's incredible. It blows my mind. Like we're leaving a legacy.
Mhm. Exactly. And this is something, which obviously now has come to the forefront, and I wrote it in the book as well. We are also touching on, or I did at least, it somehow came, it needed to be also to go back into the past and to connect with the ancestors and to find out, where does our gifts come from? I mean, they must probably also have like an origin, and I found the origin, and that I put in the book. I wrote this down, and it's so beautiful. So it will be there, and it's going on from one generation to the next. And this is what I love about books. I love reading myself. I'm like, now I have 1, 2, 3 books like
Yeah.
I love reading too. Uh,
Oh, I feel you, sister. I think I have like 4 books sitting next to me again. Like
um,
I just love it. But I love that you mentioned ancestors. Because the funny thing is that even before this multi-author book was born, right, was brought into existence, I had a vision of me as an ancestor, and like my generation in front of me talking about me, like, and what I created, and it just blew my mind. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm an ancestor.
yeah, yeah, that's it. And probably we have all these ideas because we are coming back from the future. We've already lived this all. We've seen it. We know what's going to happen. So that's the beauty. We know it. And we're just coming back from our multidimensional higher self knows. And that's why so confidently we can speak and share whatever we do, because we just know it within our soul, our cells, everything knows that we have been already in the future. We're coming back now to assist in raising humanity and frequency in this earth, especially now. It's such a honor and such a how would I even say this? Like, it's a huge gift to be here now,
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
And
I
we're
feel
so
like,
needed. We're so
yeah.
needed. This love is so needed now for humanity.
Absolutely. Like, I feel like all of us who decided to incarnate to be in this time, it was for a specific reason. Like, we chose to make sure that we were here so that we
Yeah,
can literally help humanity shift, like quantum shifting,
yeah,
like big shift, which is happening right now. We're seeing this happening on so many levels, and it will continue until we get where, we feel like, okay, we did
yeah,
it. What's
yeah,
next?
yeah. And that's also, you see, that's also a miracle, because this again will enter into history, right? So if we can somehow leave our name, or whatever name is just the etiquette, really. It's etiquette, but still our essence. It's not the name, it's the essence.
Yes.
Carry, if we can drop that in a book and bring it onto paper and into physical manifestation, wow, I think that's huge.
Absolutely. I think I was talking about this earlier where we have reached a point that it is no longer, and I keep forgetting the word for it. It's like it's no longer enough to be gifted. It is no longer enough to have all these spiritual gifts and keep it to yourself. Like what we're being called to do is to share the gifts with the world, because we have contracts with people who are waiting for our medicine, waiting for our message, right? Waiting for our words. in order, to inspire them, to heal them, to activate them, like whatever that contract is. And
Yeah.
so more and more people are feeling the pull to share their stories.
Mm-hmm.
We need to stop underestimating the power of our experiences and our stories. And we
Yeah.
need to begin to like bless it and send it out there and see who, like, it doesn't matter if we know them or not, just get it out there because the right people will find it.
Absolutely. And that's why I think it's such an honor, Abigail, to do this today, because today is the day of Mary Magdalene, right? And I mean, she was, or generally, the feminine power, the women have been shut down, their voice have been shut down, they have been subestimated, they could not stand fully in their power, right? But we now can, and we now are, and we are opening this throat and bringing out all these beautiful sounds and octaves and codes and keys, which simply by being in our presence, it gets to people and it helps them awaken, ascend, grow, expand, whatever we want to call it. So today is a powerful day. It's really powerful. And look at us both. We both in red. I mean, isn't this crazy? We didn't speak about anything. Look, we are both so aligned. We're so
Well, of
aligned.
course.
So, see, this is a miracle. This is miraculous, isn't it? That's miraculous.
It really is. Yes, it is. And it doesn't surprise me because we're both Magdalene sisters. And so like we felt the energy, and we're always working with Mary Magdalene and her codes and her essence, because it's encoded within us. Like we don't need a day like this to step in that. We're always operating in that. It's just a day like this, it feels more amplified.
Yeah.
It feels more potent and powerful. And I could just see Mary Magdalene just smiling at all of us, just like, yeah.
Saying, you've got this, girls. Go on. Keep
Yes.
rocking the show.
Exactly. Oh,
Yeah.
so
But it was so beautiful when I found out that, because we had fixed the appointment for this without even knowing. I didn't know that this was today. And then today when I realized, I said, oh my God, that's so beautiful. How aligned is everything, you see? And this is again what I truly believe is life. The life is a miracle, because everything is so aligned and everything just falls into place in the right moment, in the right time. It's so wonderful to
absolutely.
observe.
Absolutely. I absolutely agree. Oh man, like I hope you guys are excited by watching like all the contributors that I'm bringing on, and I hope you're excited for the stories that you're going to be reading in the book. Like this book is going to be powerful. It's going to be a blessing. Like I feel it on every level of my being. And the people that are being called to contribute to this book, they are a blessing in themselves, and they will help amplify this field of hope, to really activate the codes of hope within humanity again, within everyone who laid their hand on their book or laid their eyes on the book. Like it's going to be potent. So this work, we're just the channels, right? It's coming through us, but it's way beyond us. This is what humanity needs, I believe, at this time, and that's why it's being born. So if you're hearing this and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to be part of this. I'm hearing the call, I'm feeling the pull. Let this be the message, like your sign, your synchronicity. And I want you to click on that button and go ahead and just apply to become a contributor in the book. Like, don't even stop. Especially today being Magdalene's Day. Like, I want you to take that energy, that potent support that is coming through the goddesses of the rose, the sisterhood of the rose. They want you to speak up. They want you to share your message, your medicine, your experiences with humanity. And this is an opportunity for you to do that in the easiest way possible. So make sure you click on that button, apply to be a contributor, and we will love to see you there.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Divine feminine power coming in so strongly. We are in this divine era now. So let's everybody bring out that beauty.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Aisling, for joining me for this chat today.
Oh, it's been
Thank you.
It's always such a pleasure to be with you.
I love you.
I love you too.
Well, everyone, thank you so much for joining us. And until next time, have a fabulous day. And Magdalene, blessings to you. The blessings of the roses. May the roses shower upon you, give you the power that you need, the support that you need, the confidence that you need to go for what you know you're here to experience unapologetically. So until next time, bye, everyone.
Bye, Abigail. Bye, everybody.